Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
The crisis between Wike and Ireti Kingibe has been of huge concern to Nigerians fairly recently. The duo, especially Kingibe, has been dragging Wike out almost on a daily basis now, and Nigerians believe that both of them should have, a debate, possibly in a radio station or a television station, to clarify a lot of things which it seems both of them do not understand. While Wike, with Gematics, that's the people supporting Wike, feels that she has little or no idea about leadership. Ireti Kingibe and her supporters believe that Wike is not human-centered in its developmental strike. Everything seems to be aligning with infrastructure. Now, the latest info is that she has made a strong declaration that Wike's appointment seems to be the worst made by Bola Tinubu. She calls it a grave mistake, and you're going to hear what exactly she's accusing Wike of. But before we give you full details of that, please do well to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button, and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the new senator representing the Federal Capital Territory, Ireti Kingibe, has stated that the FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike, is autocratic, accusing him of ruling the nation's capital with complete disregard for the law. FCT lawmaker made this known during an interview. She said her conflict with Wike stemmed from his alleged autocratic leadership and consistent violation of constitutional procedures. She expressed concern about Wike's reintroduction of certain agencies without enabling laws. Kingibe also stated that Wike revoked most of the land allocated to the University of Abuja, stressing that the minister's leadership style has led to job losses and widespread dissatisfaction among residents. Now, this was what she said. According to her, she says that the primary thing is that the minister doesn't obey the rule of law. He is autocratic. He doesn't follow any rules or any laws. And when you try to draw his attention that governance is based on laws, the rule of laws, he doesn't accept that. Minister Nyesom Wike has brought back agencies without the enabling laws. If he wants these things, he should ask the National Assembly to create the enabling laws, but he doesn't, because he's just autocratic. He feels, I can do anything. Abuja University has approximately 11,000 hectares of land. Minister Wike has revoked 7,000 of it and left them with 4. It is definitely against the Land Use Act for you to take land from institutions to give them to individuals. Every minister has come and found the streets being cleaned by indigenous women. Even when some ministers come and want to bring mechanical street sweepers, we say no. This is a source of livelihood for our indigenous women, widows, and other underprivileged women. He comes, he has fired them all. Then he doesn't replace them with mechanical street sweepers. So Abuja is looking dirty. Whoa. She said some other things, but then my colleagues in the house, and we just want to talk about, the crisis between these two duo, Wike, Ireti Kingibe. Fairly recently, she brought up a lot of other things, especially in the area of the upcoming local council election, which will be taking place in 2026, and she complained the fact that Wike seems to have known the result, which means everything is already prepared, and it's leaving the other persons who are members of other political party very scared, because it seems as though what has been playing out in Rivers State is about to play out again. And this time around, she's dragging Wike, saying that he is not humanitarian per se, that he's not human enough to understand the reason why people should be at the forefront of any development in any place. And, democracy is about human beings, and I feel that she has a point there. What's your standpoint on this, call it perennial crisis between these duo? Do you think it is traceable to some of the things she has made mention, the fact that Wike does not respect the law and does not respect the opinions of people, but want to do everything his way, maybe to satisfy the elite?
The truth be told, from inception, Wike have really never accepted Kingibe as the senator, quote unquote. They always believed that she was just an opportunist who got that seat. They are better and bigger politicians, who seasoned politicians who would have nicely occupied that place from the inception. As soon as he stepped in as the minister, he literally sidelined her. She did everything to be nice and cordial, but Nyesom Wike looked at her more like that politician who just entered on the wave of the obedient movement. I believe that there are more seasoned colleagues of his who aligned with him who would have sat on that seat. And he had never changed his mind, and he said it wholeheartedly that when the time is right, they would choose who would govern or sit on that seat as a senator. Now, that aside, that Kingibe have been trying to work cordially with him. It has not been sitting well. Yes, you cannot rule the fact that the person of Wike has been in a lot of infrastructure, but most Nigerians keep asking, at what cost? While you keep doing infrastructure, how much is there transparency? Is there accountability? Not a case of you insisting you're doing infrastructure. At what amount did you declare, and what amount did you use to make this achievable?
Those are taxpayers' money.
Yes, because in a Senate claim, they should be able to tell us, give us accountability and transparency. But
possibly
of course,
a transparent procurement way of doing it, so that we get to know fully what is spent on this, and it will be relative, where you kind of compare it with other business or other distinct infrastructures being carried out.
But unfortunately, this is Nigeria. Such things they are alien to us. We don't get to see politicians opening up on it became so bad that we start hearing things like just to buy biro. We hear biro bought in billions of now. You'd be like, hey, is it the same biro that I know, or is it this one? This biro will take people to heaven. How are you buying this biro for the whole Nigerians or just for a handful? It has become a norm, and it has come to stay, such that the next dispensation outbest the other one in corruption and corruption practices. And instead of, it's easier to be corrupt, quote and unquote, using some basic or major or bogus infrastructure where Nigerians cannot really testify amount spent. But even using human infrastructure, like if, he has used human, develop human capital, that would be a bit more better, because Nigerians will feel the impact of this government. Or better still, make it 50-50. If you don't want to make it 80, 70-30, you can make it 50-50. Human aside and infrastructure development aside, because all of them are development. But in a situation you make it 100% infrastructure, is it the street? Is it the road that will vote for you come 2027, or is it the building that will attest for you that you've done?
Him and Bola Tinubu's government believe that what he's doing is human-related, as infrastructures are human-related infrastructure, and that whatever he's doing is to serve the people, not for now, but for the future.
Okay, but we are saying you should make it 50-50. Okay. But then again, the fact that I do not know if the developmental strides he's doing is in line with Abuja map, because he keeps saying something about school lands being taken away. Do you understand? All of those being so that you are distorting the land use map. You're seeing the land because each land is apportioned to be this. They're all sectional. This area is going to be an industrial area. This is going to be residential area. This is going to be. But if you begin to just sell arbitrarily, there's going to be a pharaoh that knows not Joseph, that will go back to the original map of land of the lands in Abuja and begin to correct, and that is going to be a very painful correction. And so it's best whatever you're doing such a way that the next government that will take over will understand where you're coming from based on the map, based on the history, and continue. There will not be a continuum. But in a situation where you arbitrarily do things and they begin to wonder, why are they praising this guy? They don't even know what he's doing. They don't even know, because sometimes you look at, what's your grant and say, why are they praising him? He literally came to Abuja and scattered Abuja and not even arranging it. But because you do not know the map at the beginning, the land use map, you begin to celebrate it. But whatever the case is, I think the two of them, they mean well, quote and unquote. Although people will still question Wike's meaning well in this matter, but I think they should find a way to settle it. But I don't think Wike will settle All he's doing is he wants to make Kingibe uncomfortable with that minister, with that senatorial seat, so that come 2027 they'll just kick her out. But the question is, will she be kicked out? It's all up to her.
It's not up to her. It's all up to the people of Abuja. And